Thank you. Everything will be made up. When you might have saw this last time, I had more hair. I thought of a beard. I can explain what happened. I went on a writing on the wall course this year, and at the end of it, I decided to shave it all off in the beard because I had a Britney Spears moment. It was gorgeous. Thank you. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. I always managed to. We go back to February. This is the 1-2 for like how you really should get involved right on the wall. This is the system has crashed. Out into the sunshine. The machinery has failed. A glitch in the system enabling to breathe in. Walk down the stairs to a yard or large kitchen. As usual, tried not conversation. Chill, heated when facing sun, knowing still water as the fault repaired. To your side, bicycle sheds, and passing transport other side of fence. Passengers from those who stare for idle workforce or fire escape. For users, an excuse the circuitry proves. Would that boardroom dangle entrapment? It was all down to numbers, using at once the system, ironically unable to cope with punishing enlisted group. So our technical crash now can walk the legs and be silent and looking dead straight ahead in the employer's yard. So when appointments return, it's all on their case. Technical breakdown, so as able to get fresh. Thank you. My writing on the wall course ended in April, and I can finally say that in public because I went through 5-7 stages of grief with it. But look, mind, the transferable skills kicked in around August. This is my cardboard sign. Will work apart from team, just scratching of flesh and screaming out in periods of attentive silence. The instructions come through a speaking box, and when breathing in, we'll think of self and how got to current situation. Will work and demand waged, but denied wish of stockpile. All they could dream was to blow it away, prize of leaving paper trails. If world insists on balance, then make sure we own the scales. Will work as its evidence it's doing, so pressure on to not just stare into a space vacant, picturing just words, disappearing into aisle, back to ground by customers. If there's one concession to beg, staggered days of employment, but still inevitable, put off the nest egg that ate itself. Will work, but complete affronted, no interest in what offered, dragging closer than wished to have tolerated a feel. But psychopaths being interviewed, it's supposed to be scales, not a spinning metal coin. Will work because carrot and stick have shown the givering behind the curtain. Still asleep in the poppy fields, the givering pulled curtain across, like if nothing happened. Will work because put out signals, compromise will operate windows, to complete some hideous transaction, knowing every penny earned will be taken out from hands. The nest egg, a pipe dream, how appropriate. And also, if you're thinking, why you cheering up, where's comedy? Here it comes. I mean, if I went round and said, yes, I really enjoy my poetry so much, I will take up both Netflix and BBC and everything. Why, you'd think I was a maniac, you'd think I was insane. But then you didn't know I wrote stuff like this. I am an astronaut. I am an astronaut. That's quite an accomplishment. So I am being interviewed on national television. Welcome back, and time has no meaning. Every applause and colour is fake. My next guest, quite famous for training and returning from outer space. Welcome. Tell me, do you own a smartphone? I am an astronaut. I went into outer space. Was all I've known and never shown. I don't know what that is. Well, never mind. I have in hand a Tamagotchi pet. Purely digital, triggering human skills to care for, protect and kept fed. Do you know what this is? I am an astronaut. I travel towards stars. I never saw this before. Well, you are doing so good tonight, but you can still turn around. This is a penny farthing bicycle. One huge wheel balanced. Did you ever see this equipment? I'm an astronaut. I've been in orbit. I don't know what my senses are telling me. But before we go to a commercial break, I forget the name of tribe, resignation in the morning, but can you see from his hands, he's making fire. Have you ever saw flames? I'm an astronaut. They put me at the front so I wouldn't see the engulf. Still haven't shown me the photographs yet. Well, a special request, book your favourite jazz, who are going to play one chord over again with continual screaming. So tell me, have you ever saw paper? I'm an astronaut, not a rocket scientist. They promised me cake if I kept quiet about Nazi flying saucers. Thank you. I know at this point of the evening, I was going to get testimonies from my friends and friends and family to come on board on the stage and say, yeah, it's true, Aaron, all his life, he's never shown any interest in football. But even then, I could sense a disturbance in the force. It's his own goals. What they used to say invents a completely different new character to show how it could exist with. Still demand to know the answers. Tricked on street became a question. And back to betrayal, when actually of love, just the way it seemed to looking on if, of always seeing only worse in an onlooker's true heart. What they never seems endeavour, loudest voice and seeming clever, and the joke is never a punchline. When explained, you still had feelings. Put to vote without claiming traitor. Limit of human coexistence. Harm of tractor controls. If none left behind, then all processing. How incredibly mannered to stare. Guilt has a way of waking in bed. Throat gauntlet in a world of truce. In world accept blame, not proof. Just as when they used to say, but never did, as if understandings and recordings of all Saturday nights in. Only difference is there was someone still alive, last time always defeated. What I always say, but I'm not into football. Thank you. This is one of 4 things I've managed to get into the next right on the wall anthology. They've got 2 more and then they're going to bring one out in 2022. Of course, in my biography I mentioned give poetry a chance. Of course I mentioned that player. You're part of the story, you're part of the story, you've got as much, what's the word? Yeah, clout as the composer society, as a lovely word, as, you know, it's all part of this. But anyway, this is, look at the word counts as opposed to the syllables. This is 2, 4, 6, 8. My dad taking me from ride, counting in the rhythm to catch. Years later, still counting up in his memory. Thank you very much for your time.